Now, do we write off the New England Patriots right now? Kind of the worst case scenario. Do you think that there's really no quarterbacks left? I mean, they have the 15th overall pick. Are we writing them off right now? Uh, Listen, I don't know. I don't know. Pats just won 7 games, having spent the year in salary cap hell. 8 players taking the year off for COVID, and brought in Cam at the last minute, and probably had the third worst roster in the league. They're going to now enter the market with more money than they probably ever had. They own the 15th overall pick. Uh, Cam Newton, though, came in last minute. You can never know what Bill will do now, but you can guarantee he will have a good defense and solid offensive line. Knowing Bill Belichick, he's going to be very vengeful, very mad. If I was a Patriot fan, I wouldn't necessarily be against bringing Cam back. Again, he came in last minute to a new team during a pandemic with no one to throw to, and still won 7 games. Before he came down with COVID, he looked decent. You just need to spend some resources on some skill players. With the pool that's available left, I mean, that's left out there. Jameis Winston, you have a couple of rookie quarterbacks coming over the draft. Especially the pool that is out there, I wouldn't, mind. A lot of these quarterbacks have already been traded. I wouldn't mind, with that being said, bringing Cam Newton back. Why wouldn't you? Now look, Marcus Mariota, Sam Darnold, if in fact he will be available, yet to be determined what the Jets will do. Right? So, Cam Newton, what he was, now granted, he's going to have to kind of show what he's got now, and last year wasn't the best way to do it. But he's going to need someone else to compete against if he's brought back. Accuracy was an issue, but he was bested in quarterback rushing season touchdowns only by 2015 Cam. And he had some pretty good throwing games, especially with Edelman. I think Seattle, week 3. People act like, oh, what was Bill thinking? Okay. Who would have been better? And who would be better next year? Okay, you might say running backs or practice squad players. Nobody maybe wants to go to the team. No one wants to play on the bill. Maybe they went because they have a massive chance to win, and Brady was there. Now there's no Glory and no Brady. You're saying that doesn't matter if now they have $2 million or $300 million. Nobody will sign unless they drastically overpay. Is that what you're thinking? Well, you have Tom Brady, and I don't think one player made your dominance. He helped greatly, but a lot of people buy in because you have Bill Belichick as the coach. Remember, New England gets cast off from other teams or free agents to fit their scheme. They have never been a team to draft well per se. They find the right players to adjust and play what they need them to play. And the magic of Bill Belichick and what he's able to do, sure, Tom Brady helped, but Bill Belichick was also there to kind of pull the right strings. Don't forget that. And I think Bill Belichick is going to prove everyone wrong. Wouldn't be surprised if they're on back of the AFC, on top of the AFC East again, as much as I hate to say that. Beware, I wouldn't write off the New England Patriots just yet, and Cam Newton. Hope all is well.